Okay, what's going on, you guys? It's Big Your Boy Scotty, and we're here for my review on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 12, Episode 2. Now, I decided that while my camera is in storage and while I'm in between homes, I'm going to do my videos from my damn phone, okay? They're just as good as my fucking camera, so we're going to get right on into it. I don't want to go another week without giving y'all no videos, so we're going to get right on into this shit. So we're going to start it off with Cynthia, Candy, and Portia. So they meet up for lunch and they talk about, everything that went down at Kenya's Barbie party. Now, Candy is more concerned because after everything that her and Portia have gone through to get to the place that they're at, this little situation with sincerely popping up at OLG could be the deal breaker because it's going to be like, okay, every time I turn around, here's Candy with the tea, here's Candy, got some bitch at OLG, and it's not even my fault. So I understood that. So when they sat down and they talked about it, it was kind of be like, Portia admitted that okay, it was like another situation where Candy's sitting up here talking about she got tea on my man and everything like that. So I get it though. Like if I'm trying to rebuild a relationship with somebody that I was friends with and it went south and then we caught ourselves burying the hatchet and then I was still talking shit and now we're trying to get to a better space right now and then this shit comes along at the same place that got the shit kicked off in the first place. It's bullshit. So I understood what they were saying, but it's kind of like when Portia was going into what's been going on between her and Dennis, she just said that in addition to him cheating on her ass, he took the ring back. So I'm looking motherfucking confused at this point because I'm sitting up here like, bitch, nigga, how the fuck you gonna cheat on me and then take the motherfucking ring back? What type of shit is that, nigga? Like, Jermaine Dupri Jr. really had a lot of nerve. First of all, you don't cheat on me and take the ring back, bitch. I keep the motherfucking ring. You don't take no ring from me. Are you out of your fucking mind? This damn pot belly midget had a lot of nerve trying to do that shit. But you know what? It's good to see Portia be, in so many words, open and honest about her struggles with her relationship because that's what we watch this show for. We want people to keep it 100 about this shit and she's keeping it 100, so I can respect her on that much. Okay, so Eva, she's at Dish Nation. She getting herself beat to go out there and be the boring bitch that she fucking is. And then Cynthia calls her. So then, Cynthia informs her about Kenya's feelings about everything that Eva said in regards to Kenya. And Eva decides that she wants to go the fuck off and, call them nappy head folks. And you know how she gathered everybody's edges last season when they were coming for her. And when she said that shit and I was over my best friend's house when I was watching it, I'm just sitting up here like, bitch, what edges did you gather? Because you can't sit up here and say you gathered anything when all you ever did was backpedal every time somebody called your bitch ass out on your bullshit. So you can't sit up here and say how many edges you gathered. And I read this bitch and I read that bitch. You didn't read nobody because if you did, if you really was reading the bitch, you wouldn't have to sit back and constantly backpedal like you keep on doing. So I'm not trying to hear that bullshit that you so I'm not trying to hear that bullshit that you got going on. You ain't reading nobody. You ain't reading a soul. You ain't reading shit, okay? So just get it through your motherfucking skull. You ain't reading nobody. Girl, bye. Like, Eva really got a lot of nerve. So then we get into Kenya, and she's on FaceTime with Mark while she got Brooklyn. And to be honest, Mark was annoying the living shit out of me. Honestly, like, nigga, you ain't even around like that. Like, you a part-time father, you a part-time husband. Kenya got the baby all the motherfucking time. She's bi-coastal, she's flying back and forth to be with your motherfucking ass, and you sitting up here criticizing her as a damn mother and as a wife and everything like that. At this particular moment, to me it seems like this nigga really don't like Kenya. He really don't love Kenya, and Kenya is way more into Mark than Mark is into her. And it's really fucked up, and that's some bummy ass bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I can't stand niggas like that. You want to criticize this woman on every motherfucking thing that she do, and then Kenya was in the confessional and she was saying how nothing that she ever does for Mark is right. You know what I mean? It ain't never right for him. Girl, at this point, to me it's like this: if you can't do nothing right for this dude and he's supposed to be your husband, the love of your life, the father of your kid, then you don't need to be with him, because at the end of the day you have been through too much shit. You have rented enough husbands, enough boyfriends for you to know what's real and what's not. And if this motherfucking rental husband of yours ain't working, you need to just breach that fucking contract and move the fuck on and find somebody else, because Mark really ain't with it, and he ain't for you and you ain't for him. That's just how the fuck it comes across to me. So then, yes, I'm looking at my notes. Okay, so then we see Noelle, and it amazes me how much she has grown up since we first seen her. Like, Noelle is really growing up to be a beautiful young woman. Okay, so she's sitting up there talking to Cynthia in the car, and they're talking about everything that's been going on with her since she went to college. And Cynthia was basically saying, just like she said to Candy already, I kind of gotten used to, Noelle leaving the house. It was kind of hard at first, but then after a while when she left, oh, I enjoyed that shit. And to be honest, I understand you, Cynthia. I understand, because if I had a kid and they turned 18, and it was going to be hard for me to get over the shit when they moved out. But once they leave and once I get settled, oh, bitch, I hope they never come the fuck back. But too bad I never had that experience, because I don't want to have no kids. So it is what it is. Next thing you know, Cynthia started asking her about her love life, and Noelle basically said, everybody puts labels on things, and I'm not a label person, so I'm sexually fluid. I like everybody. I'm here for everybody. I'm here for a man, here for a woman. Whatever makes me happy, that's what I want. And it's kind of like this for Cynthia. Cynthia is basically like, look, bitch, I want you to be happy. And if it's with a man, if it's with a bitch or a nigga, as long as you happy with it, I'm fine. I'm just here for your happiness. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. Like, if you want to sit up here and not have no labels, then that's fine with me, okay? And to be honest, that just goes to show you how evolved this world is, because if she would have came out to know if Noelle would have came out to Cynthia on national TV a couple of years ago, this never would have went that way. But it goes to show you how evolved the world is, and how at the end of the day it really doesn't matter what a person's sexuality is. Long as you love them for them, as long as they're happy with what the fuck they doing, that's all that should matter. So then Candy and Marlo, they're at this little children's place, and Candy got Ace and Marlo got her nieces and nephews or whatever. I hope I didn't say nieces and nephews and all she got is nephews. I really didn't remember, but I know she had some nephews. And come to find out, Marlo has turned into a mother overnight. I think her sister or somebody, she's schizophrenic and she can't raise the kids. So Marlo had to take the kids on, and she's raising the kids. And to be honest, that is a very courageous thing. And that really gave me a new insight on Marlo, because, when we see Marlo, we always see this bitch that wants to be this hood fashion queen and want to be this and want to be all of that. But she probably does have a sensitive side to her. She probably does have a good side of her that she doesn't want us to see. So I would say this. That was very courageous of her. And, Marlo was like, I do have a life outside of Nene. I am someone outside of Nene. And Candy was like, well, we only get to see you taking up for Nene. We don't never get to see you in your element, in your zen, and everything like that. So we need to get to know you for you, and not you as being Nene's sidekick. And that's honestly true. Because if Marlo wasn't her sidekick and she was her own fucking person, maybe I would be able to deal with her a little bit better. And that's just me being real on that. So then Portia and Shamia, as you guys know, I love me some motherfucking Shamia. I know a lot of people don't like her, but I love Shamia, okay? She brings Shia, and then, her, Shia, Portia, and PJ, they all sitting in the room, and I always have adored the friendship between Shamia and Portia. Ever since, even back when I loved Portia, I used to love their friendship. But they sitting down and they having a conversation, and Portia basically admits, look, I fucked Dennis last night. Dennis came by the house, he came by to see PJ, he bought some wine and shit. We was just chilling, and we fucked. Yeah, my 6 weeks is up. I want some dick, and I got some. That's just what it is. And she's saying, and Shamia was like, I knew it. And Portia was like, well, I am human. I'm human. Girl, you ain't human. You horny. And it's okay. A lot of us have broken up with a motherfucker, and when we had that itch that we needed to scratch, we brought the nigga that we ain't with no more. We brought them into the room to scratch their itch, and we sent them on their way. yeah, you can come over here. I want some, you want some, we can get it popping. But after you're done and after we're done, I don't want nothing to do with you. You can go on about your business. I'm still not fucking with you. I still don't like you, but I had to get some. And that's just what it is. And that's just what Portia did. It happens all the time. But I'm not saying that it's supposed to happen and all of that stuff, but it does happen. Sometimes when you break up with a person and then you know you want something that's the only available person that you can deal with, then that's where you go to. And that's just being real. So, Kenya confronts Cynthia about the situation with Eva after Portia told her that Cynthia was pretty much co-signing what Eva was saying about Kenya. And to be honest, I know I saw a lot of people on Twitter basically going in on Kenya because of her reaction. But to be honest, I agree. Cynthia was kind of co-signing what Eva was saying when she could have just stuck up for Kenya, and everybody's saying, you know, oh, here go Kenya being childish, trying to make Cynthia pick a side. I don't think she's making her pick a side. I just feel like this. Cynthia and Eva are not the best of friends. They haven't been, and Eva even shaded fucking Cynthia at one point. And for Cynthia to be in a damn confessional talking about if Eva really wanted to shade, if Eva really had something to say to Kenya, if it was really that serious, she would have told Kenya to her face and it never would have been a problem. No, you're wrong, Cynthia, because as much she would have a problem repeating it because she would have a problem remembering what the fuck she said. Remember, she throws a lot of shade at motherfuckers, including you, because she threw shade at your motherfucking ass, but then didn't remember what the fuck she said. So no, it's not. No, 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 no. She would have every reason to not know what to do or what to say, because that bitch is fake as fuck and I don't like her. So nah, fuck all that. But Kenya had every right to confront Cynthia on that shit because she can be a fucking flip flopper. So Kenya, Cynthia, and Candy. No, Kenya. No, Cynthia, Eva, and Candy. They go out and they were talking about everything that was going on with Kenya. And you know, I think Candy was like, well, Kenya, Cynthia brought it up at the Barbie party. And Kenya went back and told Portia what we were saying, and then the only reason why Kenya told Portia is because Portia told Kenya what you said. That made Eva go the fuck off. Eva was taking low blows at Portia about the blogs, about Dennis, about everything else, and I just felt like Eva been wanting to take some shots at Portia and her relationship, and I felt like she was doing way too fucking much. All that shit that she just said about Portia in that particular scene, when Portia confronts her ass about it, she not gonna remember not a damn thing she said. Eva do way too much. She always want to act like she a shade queen and she this, but she's the weakest bitch on this motherfucking show. Don't make me call Kevin McCall on her ass, because if somebody really wanna dig into her ass, they can easily talk about Kevin McCall and make her ass shut the fuck up. Eva, shut the fuck up, bitch. I do not like her. So Portia gets ready to go to therapy with Dennis. She's on the phone with Lauren and she's nervous about it. But then after 35 minutes of being in there, she had to leave. So she went home and Lauren comes home to console Portia as she always does. That's her built-in best friend. And, Dennis basically admitted that he cheated on Portia while she was carrying his child. And to be honest, that is very insulting. Honestly, like if I'm going through some bullshit and you out here cheating on me like that, that is fucked up, to be honest. Like with the shit that I'm going through, I'd be damned if a motherfucker cheating on me while I'm dealing with some bullshit and she pregnant. She carrying your child. That's the most sacred time in the world to be there for your woman, and you want to sit up here and fuck another bitch while she pregnant. You know what I mean? Like you don't have no regards for your relationship. You don't have no regards for Portia or her emotions. That was fucked up, and I do understand why Portia had to walk out the motherfucking room, because that was some bullshit. Like, Dennis, really, you ain't all that cute to be doing that, and you out here fucking animals, and you want to sit up here and cheat on Portia while she carrying your fucking child. And we were all saying how Candy tried to tell her, or we were all saying that Portia was moving too fast. Both things are true. But we can't put a time limit on how we love someone. Because I was one of the ones that was saying she was rushing and she really didn't know him. And I do stand by that. I do feel like she really didn't know him. But the heart wants what the fuck it wants, and the heart loves who it loves. And she loved that ugly motherfucker. She did. You know what I mean? She honestly did. So it is what it is. And I ain't calling Dennis ugly because I really believe he ugly. I'm calling him ugly because he fucked over Portia. And that's just what the fuck it is. He wrong for that. And to see Portia crying like that was fucked up. I feel bad for her. I really did. I didn't expect to be feeling for her like that this season, but I do feel bad for her because I've been through shit like that, so I understood where she was coming from. But All in all, this is my review on Housewives. Be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. My Instagram will be below. And be sure to be on the lookout for my next videos. With that being said, you guys, Scotty is out this bitch. I'll be doing videos from my phone for the time being, so I hope y'all don't mind it. And with that being said, you guys, I am out of here. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.